My fellow graduates, to start off, I would just like to give a huge congratulations to each and every one of you. Graduating high school is no small feat, and especially in a year as tumultuous as this one. The other day, on my last day of high school, as I was driving out of the school for the final time as a student of the Marlboro Public School System, I made my way down the driveway and I passed the Goodnow Elementary students outside for recess. And suddenly, I found myself in a full circle moment. How did it all go by so fast, and how did I get here so soon? It feels like just yesterday I was the little kid running around begging my teachers for 5 extra minutes of recess. As I continued on my drive, I began to think about my own journey that brought me to this moment. I thought of the sheer number of hours that have been dedicated to education already in my life. Around 14,040 hours to be exact. That's a lot of time for friendships to flourish, concepts to click, and much-needed trips to Dunkin' for iced coffee. Thinking back to those early days where our biggest problem was learning to tie our shoes, there has been a whole lot of growth to get us to this moment. This has been each of our greatest investments to date. And if we can make that much progress in just this chapter of our lives, I can't wait to see what we will do as we step outside the halls of MHS or the Zoom waiting rooms. Already, we are at the end of our high school years and ready to go out into the world and make our own marks. We arrived at MHS as unsure freshmen and gained confidence as we progressed through sophomore and junior years, gaining more freedom while getting our first jobs or that starting spot on the varsity team or even a solo in a musical performance. Our experiences may have been cut short, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say our high school experience was not quite what we pictured it to be. Elementary school me may have pictured something a little more along the lines of High School Musical, but that's besides the point. More than ever before, because of remote and hybrid learning, our success this year has been self-driven. It was up to us to show up on Zoom and complete our assignments, with no one standing over our shoulders and guiding us the entire way. And this is exactly what we, as the class of 2021, did. We put in the work when at times it felt pointless or without an end in sight. And while we may have learned this in extreme circumstances, I think this is an important lesson for us all to take with us. Life will throw curveballs and times will get tough, but the most important thing is that we are able to grow in these moments. Looking back, I think part of that lesson my kindergarten teachers at Richer School were teaching when they had us raise caterpillars into butterflies was that with enough nutrition, love, and patience, we can all turn something ugly into something beautiful. Going forward, I think it is important to remember this. None of us need to be the most famous person or make the most money, as long as we fight to be the best versions of ourselves and make the little elementary school kid who still resides somewhere within us proud. Finally, I would like to conclude this speech on a note of gratitude. I would like to give a huge thanks to my family, friends, and all the teachers and staff at MHS that have helped bring me to this moment. Little elementary school aged Amy is proud of herself and of all my fellow graduates today.